Welcome to the first episode of Spill the Beans podcast. That's crazy. So crazy. I just put out the trailer, I think today. Yeah, today. Made it public and everything, and now we're getting into our first topic of the day. How's everyone doing? It's Sunday, and I'm not ready to go back to work at all. It's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow. By the way, if you hear meowing, it's my cat over here. Okay, I get it. She is hungry, and it's not time for her to eat, so you're gonna hear her here and there. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty good. My mom threw a party for all of like my siblings and her grandkids for their birthdays from the whole year. Some have passed, some have not yet, but she wanted to do just one big party, and it was actually really good. It was really fun. It was nice to have my family together. Yeah, it was a really good time. She had, Jenny, I swear, she had the number balloons. We all got our individual bundt cake from Nothing Bundt Cake, and it's so good. Confetti, hands down, the best. My favorite cake, funny enough, used to be red velvet, and literally maybe the last decade, it was my favorite cake of all time. But in the last couple years, I've just moved on to confetti cake. And I know it's just sprinkles and the batter, but it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so this kind of is leading us into our topic, our first topic on Spill the Beans, whatever, no big deal. Our first topic is birthdays. Who doesn't love birthdays? Well, I guess I used to not love birthdays. My birthday. Also, a side thing, you will see how awkward I am in general, so bear with me. Oh my gosh, if she meows one more time, someone count how many times she meows, because it's gonna drive me crazy, and I'm curious to see how many times. Anyways, so our topic is birthdays today because mine happens to be in the next few days. Do you want to know my age? I don't know. Did I say my age? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm turning 29. 29, almost 30. I'm so excited though. I'm not excited for the birthday itself. I'm excited for the year to come. There's a lot packed this year, which is why I kind of wanted to start a podcast, because there's a lot of shit going on this year. But yeah, 29, I'm ready. I'm ready for another chapter in my life. I'm not scared necessarily to get older, to age. I don't know. Some people think they hit 30 and they're like, oh my God, my life is over. But I feel like 30 is going to be my prime. I feel like 30 is my prime years. Someone else has told me, though, they say 40s is their prime year. And I don't know, to each their own, I guess. Maybe it'll be my prime year. But, I didn't always feel like that with my birthday. I used... Do I want to get into this already? I used to be quite depressed. We'll just say it. And my birthday used to be a symbol of another year on this earth, another year alive. And that thought would make me bust into tears, make me sick to my stomach, because that's just how much... Trigger warning, going to talk about suicide this episode, apparently. I'll try to put it in the description as well. But it was a reminder of how much I didn't want to be alive anymore, or just in general, I didn't want to be alive. And when my birthday would come around, it was just like, damn, another 365 days on this planet. And people around me, my loved ones, the ones I cared about, they understood, my loved ones, they understood why, not why, but they respected my feelings in regards to this day. And they didn't ever make me feel like I was crazy or that, there was something wrong with me, like why do I feel this way or whatever. But they still showed their love with it. My mom had told me happy born day instead of happy birthday. And at first she said that and I'm like, what are you talking about? What does that even mean? But then she explained, I'm like, dang, I really should have known that. But also I appreciated it because I felt loved where they still respected how I felt, but still wanted to show that they cared about me. One of my old coworkers, she had brought in, I actually just got this on my memories recently. She had brought in a bag of McDonald's hash browns to work. And those things are my jam. She knew I love McDonald's hash browns. Anyways, I can't just go on a tangent about hash browns. And she wrote on the bag, the McDonald's bag, happy not birthday or not happy birthday, something along those lines. And again, I just felt like it was really sweet. It was really sweet. And she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to, I keep saying respect. She didn't have to respect how I felt and still just say like happy birthday and blah, 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 blah. Like normal. I didn't talk about that with a lot of people. So she was one of the people that knew that's why I didn't like my birthday. And then a few others. And after, I want to say it was that year, I just kind of realized, just because I felt how I felt about that day, I felt like it's okay to let the people I care about and people that love me celebrate me. That's okay. I might feel different about it than they do, but they love me. And it didn't seem fair, I guess, to kind of stop them from showing they care. There's an episode about Bob's Burgers similar to that. Bob's Burgers, by the way, great show. Go watch that shit. And they kind of touch on that a little bit. And this year, I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to everything to come. Everything to come this year, the following year, because I'm not that depressed, down woman again. I feel like a completely different person than that girl who hated her birthday, just like I said, despised it. And I'm here now where, I don't dislike it, but I'm okay with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not upset that I'm still alive anymore though. Like that's great. I'm excited. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for my 30th birthday. That one I might do a big production on because it's 30. Like 30. I feel like I'm about to turn into one of those wise women. Hopefully. Oh my God. Janie, I swear. Hopefully I turn into one of those wise women who just like knows so much about life. My hair will be full of secrets. Those who know, And I guess we'll wrap up this episode on a positive note. And I have to say that I'm very proud of myself for where I started and where I was to where I am now. And we're going to touch on more of that throughout the podcast here on Spill the Beans. I'm your host, Justine. Thanks for listening, everyone. Go subscribe to my Instagram, my YouTube. I'm gonna post a video podcast as well. What else do I have? This will also be going on Spotify. I know I have some Apple users out there. I'm really sorry. Team Android here. I can't figure out just yet how to get it onto Apple Podcasts, but I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. Well, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday and have a good Monday. This is the week of Easter. So I don't know when I'm going to put this out there, but have a good Easter. Have a good Monday. Have a good fucking everything. Have a good vibe. That's all.